Hey, welcome back, pilots, for another initial thoughts video. In this initial thoughts video, we're going to be talking about the high grade GM Cold Districts type. Now, this kit is an older kit from 2003. It is back when these GM kits and other Gundam kits actually didn't even have a separate, like those clear beam saber parts. They actually had their own part molded for beam sabers. So it's going to be kind of interesting because I'm wondering how this kit's going to hold up. Um, yeah, I think it's going to be one hell of a kit to build, and it's probably going to have its problems, but that's what customizing and kit bashing is for, which I'm planning on doing with this kit. But a little bit of background with the suit. This suit is from Gundam 0080 War in the Pocket. And a little bit of a technical and lore summary for this kit is that the RGM 79D GM Cold Districts type, or GIM Cold Districts type, depending on what you want to call it, was introduced late in the war, with at least 3 units assigned to Lieutenant Yu Kojima's MS Combat Testing Squad. Yu's unit quickly proved the value of the GM Cold Districts type, destroying several Zeon mobile suits in defense of Federation forces. They even were able to destroy several HGUCs and 3 DOMs at an Arctic base, and their continued deployment is primarily to be used as a guard type mobile suit. This is a variant of the GM that had increased thruster power and maneuverability, which is why it looks the way it does when you kind of get this art here. It's got a lot of vents and a couple thrusters, I think, allocated in the legs. It does not. It has like little vents in the legs and such like that, but it does have better thrusters on the backpack. And it's tailored for mostly cold weather combat. Gee, who would have guessed? In addition, to ensure the survival of troops in cold climates where stormy weather often lasts for several days, it does have exceptional communication capability for a ground-type mobile suit during the 1-year war. I imagine that's because of like whiteouts and comm whiteouts and all that kind of stuff, that they kind of have that increased communications, which is really interesting. That's like a well thought out thing, because that definitely happens in colder climates or in really severe weather where comms is completely cut. So that's a really cool, like, little lore / realism piece that they threw in there. It does come equipped with a variety of weaponry, including in the show, it actually has a 90mm bullpup rifle, like a standard GM or powered GM, or, you know, this, that, and the other. The Pale Rider has one. And then it also comes with a GM machine gun Mark II, I believe is the name of it, and it's an electrically fed magazine that's actually on the side, and it acts as a foregrip. So it's basically a mobile suit Gundam version of a Sten, which is really cool. But it actually comes with an underbarrel grenade launcher as well. Let's see here, and then it has a normal beam saber. It has the head Vulcans and everything that's pretty typical of any type of mobile suit in the UC era. For the articulation of the kit, the head can swivel on a ball joint, which is typical. The arms are able to swing on a rod joint, which is a little different. And it's able to raise horizontally, so I wonder if there's going to be some difficulty there. The upper elbows can rotate, and the elbow and knee joints can be bent up to 90 degrees. So you're going to get a little less articulation out of this kit, but it is a 2003 kit, and that's why you almost need to kit bash or buff it with another mobile suit that's a little bit more modern. I'm hoping it won't be that hard to adapt, and if I have to do some mods, I guess I will, or if I have to do even some torso swapping or things like that. As long as the torso has like the standard polycaps for the ball and socket type joints, which is what I'm hoping for, then I don't think it'll be the worst. Or just some type of mount for a polycap that I can kind of mod for that. The waist can rotate up to 360 degrees. The front and side skirt armors can pivot to avoid interference with leg articulation, which is typical. And the hips are ball jointed. So I think they mean that's where the leg interfaces with the waist. And I did see that it's almost going to be like kind of like the way the jigging was, I assume. So I'm probably going to have some critique about that, but we'll see. Again, this 2003 kit, I'm trying to keep that in mind. So I already know I'm probably not going to get as much out of the articulation as I'd like. And the ankles can tilt and pivot in a limited manner. The gimmicks of the kits, there's not really that many. It comes with the bullpup machine gun. It can be held in the right hand. The right hand is molded together with a beam saber, which can be provided as a melee option, which is something I mentioned earlier. And the non-functional beam saber hilt can be optionally removed from the backpack if one swaps the normal right hand with the beam saber hand. So I almost wonder if I'm able to actually tailor a beam saber. The beam saber comes with the kit for a newer beam saber part. Look at the mobile suit. I definitely like it more than a normal GM, which is why I don't have a normal GM in my inventory. I like the fact that it has like those front vents, like the front vents on the face. The face is a little bit more like streamlined and mean looking. It almost reminds me of like a Master Chief style helmet. But without further ado, let's get to the unboxing of the kit and kind of show off the sprues and the instructions.
What the fuck?
All right, and there you guys have it. That's the GM Cold Districts type. That thing seems pretty simple. There's only, I say, a total of about three like total sprues for the size of the box. So I don't think it's gonna take too long. And if you see that for all the instructions, it only looks like it's about 3 pages of instructions. So this should be a pretty quick build for me, which is awesome. I've been looking for a quick build after the Toads Rare. So this is perfect. I'm kind of glad I got this kit. So I'm going to build this kit and I'll get back to you guys in the review about how I really feel about it. Because I really don't know how I'm going to feel about it. But as always, thank you guys for stopping by the hangar. I appreciate y'all. Make sure you guys grab your hobby loadout, gear up, and sortie out, and hobby on. Hey pilots, did you like that kit that you just saw in this video? Are you thinking, maybe I should get that for myself? Well, then look no further than the Gundam Shoppers Network. At the Gundam Shoppers Network, you can find kits from 1/144 to perfect grade scale, and not only that, they also have other model kits that will suit your fancy no matter what your hobbying style is. They have Pokemon kits, they have 30-minute mission kits, they have kits left and right. And not only that, they also have a system in place where if they don't have the kit, they can direct you to a vendor that does. There is a community resources tab that has Gundam tutorials, Gundam tips and tricks, and preferred US and international retailers that have been thoroughly vetted through as to ensure that they are a legitimate vendor as well as a trusted vendor. Now, if you guys are looking to get a jump start on some of the other purchasers of these kits, then I highly recommend joining the GSN Discord. They have that link on their Facebook page. If you have a Facebook, just search up the Gundam Shoppers Network and it will take you to either their personal page or their own group. And there you have it. You'll be sorted for all your hobbies to come. If you guys enjoyed the kit in this video, then please look no further than the Gundam Shoppers Network.